Good morning on this beautiful foggy morning in Maine. I can lightly hear the rain falling in the trees and someone has a fire going. So beautiful. Happy Transfer Tuesday, guys, the day of the week where we take a look at our finances to see if there's any money moves we can make in a positive direction. I'm very excited because this is going to be week 2 of me actually being able to set some money aside from savings. Life's been a little bit turbulent the last few months, but I am very fortunate to be staying with family, and that is allowing me to have a little bit of extra so I can save a little bit while I figure out what my next move is. So now let's cover the money moves from the last week. So on the 21st, last Wednesday, I got my W-2 pay. That was $339.92, and that was from the month of July, because they pay a year behind. A month behind. And I deposited that into what I've been calling my emergency fund. So that account was at $37,532, and that brought it up to $37,872.22. And I told you guys the other day I had set up some vaults in my savings account. I have SoFi, and they let you set up these savings vaults so you can set aside a specific amount of money for a specific purpose. So I set up 3 for my sinking funds, my annual expenses, car, vet, and medical, and my fund. And then I just had the rest sitting in a savings that I was calling emergency fund. But I actually added another vault to that called emergency fund, which should have done that from the beginning, but that makes way more sense. What I ended up doing was putting $36,000 of my savings into my emergency fund. That's kind of the value I've had in my head that I've wanted for a safe emergency fund. In my mind, $36,000, if I needed that to last a year, that's $3,000 a month. I can definitely live within $3,000 per month if I ever needed to. And I can't imagine any scenario where I would need 12 months to be covered for me. But safety net, obviously we all should have an emergency fund. Whatever you're comfortable with. Maybe you have an incredibly stable, high-paying job. You don't think you'll ever need that much. Everyone's different. $36,000 just feels like a good comfort level for me in my life. So I have put that in a vault, and now with these vaults you can't spend that unless you first transfer it to savings. So it's locked up essentially, so that's perfect. And then that leaves that other $1,872 in just my savings that I could access if ever I needed to. So now I've got my 3 sinking funds and my emergency funds all in vaults. So emergency funds complete. And then today I just wanted to top up some of those sinking funds. But before I do that, the next money move I had over the last week was on the 23rd, Friday. I got paid from my W-2 job. So that's where I'm going to pull some money from to add to my sinking fund. And then yesterday, I got a super thanks from Robert Morris 2576, and he sent $2. Thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate that. That will be in my YouTube payout for September. So thank you so much. That is so helpful. And that's all I have for money moves. So right now I'm going to transfer some money to my sinking funds. I'm going to start with the annual sinking funds that needs $77 more before it is complete at its $2,000 goal. Let's do that. $77 from checking. Okay, brought that up to $2,000. And now I do have some more money I can move, and I'm going to try and challenge myself a bit here. So I'm actually going to transfer $400 to my car, vet, and medical fund. There, done. There, we've got annual expenses complete. Car, vet, and medical has $400. That's a pretty good start on a $2,000 goal. I'm happy about that. And now I have one more update. It's not a money move, but could be kind of exciting. So the company that I work for is a new company. I think it's less than 2 years old. I'm not entirely sure. And they've been getting their bearings, As of September 1st, they are officially offering a 401k program with company match. As long as you've been employed with them for 3 months, they said you can start participating on September 1st. And they're gonna do up to a 5% match, which is pretty cool. That's a nice benefit that has not been available to me yet, just because the company hasn't offered it. But now they're gonna start offering that, and I think that's pretty cool. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna participate in it right away, just because of my life being up in the air right now, and staying with family, not having my own roof over my head, and is this job gonna work out? Like, I really want it to. If it can go well and I can get enough work, I want to make this job work, because the schedule is, yes, I love having so much free time. I really, really do. I really hate that cubicle life. I can't, oh my God, I don't want to go there ever again. And I haven't gotten back to comments on that video yet, but I've read a few, and they are just so, thank you guys for being so supportive and so encouraging about finding what does work for me, what I like and what I don't like, and actually paying attention to that, and not just doing things like finding specific jobs just because I feel like I'm supposed to. And now I hear you guys, I totally hear you guys about the state jobs with their benefits and all of the things that come with having a state job, stability, all the things. I totally hear you guys. To me, at this point in time, like, the benefits just don't outweigh the negatives. I don't want to go sit in a cubicle for 40 hours on Monday to Friday. I can't stand that. I don't want to do that just so I can have a decent retirement benefit, or have those, I think they start at 3 weeks of paid vacation. Okay, like, those things to me are just not worth it. I don't need that vacation when I have so much free time. I get it. I'm not paid on my free time. I get that. I truly do. But also that allows me time to find other avenues of income, maybe, that I do enjoy as well, or whatever I feel like doing. I'm not saying I'm not gonna keep applying to the state jobs, but haven't heard back from any of them yet. Two. It's only been 2. I'm not saying like I'm closed off to anything, any other job, any suggestions whatsoever. I've had 5 or 6 different state jobs between Maine and Florida over the years, and I understand the benefits. I truly do. And it's always been like a nice working atmosphere. There's no hostility, there's no weirdness. Everyone pretty well gets along because it's the state. Everyone moves at state pace. No one's ever too stressed out, But at the same time, there was so many hours just sitting in a cubicle at a computer, doing computer-based shit and losing my mind. I don't like that life. I want to be outside. And it feels so nice to have these realizations, and I don't know, to tell myself it's okay to feel the way that I do and to want the things that I want, even if they aren't necessarily what everyone else would want or want to do. That's totally cool. We're each our own person. Again, we'll see how the winter goes with this job and getting enough work. I don't know. I was canceled on for today and for tomorrow, so I don't know. I'm still hoping today I'll get a different boat assignment for tomorrow, just to give it another go. I have 10 sea days so far this month. I would love to get more, and have until Saturday, so like the week's not over yet. The month isn't over yet. Even at 10, like I feel okay. Things are fine. For right now, I'm super happy. I'm so happy. That's 2 weeks now I've been able to save money. I feel like things are finally normalizing with my expenses. I mean, as much as they can. Again, I'm staying with family. Eventually, like tomorrow, I want to find my own housing. I'm not. We're not going there yet. I'm so grateful to have this option and this space to have a breather, take a time out, and figure out my next move. It's been so nice. I'm so appreciative, and hopefully we can keep this money saving trend going until the next life upheaval, I guess. Next week might be a little bit more challenging just because I am paid bi-weekly and I won't get paid this next week, but you never know. Maybe I'll still have a little bit left over. I can squeeze some out. I can always squeeze some out. No excuses. So going forward, let's keep saving money. As always, please... As always, please feel free to let me know down in the comments what money moves you guys made towards your financial goals, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.